Hey Libra, welcome to your July 2019 general read. I'm Jade with yesYesYes. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're brand new, welcome. First, let me just say thank you all for your likes and your shares and subscribes. And for those who are reaching out for readings, I'm really enjoying working with you. I love hearing your feedback. So if this reading resonates, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for supporting each other as well. I do know that I see you all talking together, so that's great. Welcome to the community. And also hit that thumbs up button if you're feeling it, because it helps the channel out so much. I'm really enjoying doing this with you, and it just helps when you get a little of that ad sense money. It kicks back in. It just helps to know that you're speaking to people, because I hear from you, but also to know that time is worth something, and it is. So, and I feel that from you, Libras. You guys are very supportive, and I appreciate that. So let me just explain what's going on. I'm going to start with the overall deck, the overall spread from the 2019 reading. That link is in the box below, as well as my website information. Right now my website is being switched around, so I think it might be down. If you're interested in a personal read, just send me an email to yesYesYes.life.now@gmail.com. I think it's the .now is there. So yeah, just send me an email. I know it's a little tricky. That information is also in the box below. So Libra, for your overall from the Mystical Shaman Oracle for this year, you have the Drum card. This card is the calling. Whenever there's a shamanic ceremony, okay, or ritual that's taking place, the drum is what calls us in. It's the heartbeat. So you are the calling in for the rest of us this year. You are our heartbeat. You are keeping us in tune. And what I mean by that is, we're all in alignment to that rhythm that you are keeping for us. That's what I mean. So the drum is the leader of the spiritual call, okay? So Libras, you might have been going through quite a bit of transformation this year, as everyone, but specifically stepping into more of a leadership role ceremoniously or in your spiritual practice. Perhaps you're feeling as if you have learned quite a bit, and now you're getting to a place where you could practice on your own or teach. So that's just a side. Specifically for July, you have 8 of Pentacles in the Line Strider deck. This is the hard work card. You're keeping your head down. You're working hard. Perhaps you're working on this spiritual change. There's a lot of energy coming up this month. And I'm feeling it. It's kind of, Mercury is going to go retrograde, so the words are a little interesting these days. We're about to have an eclipse. I'm going to post this the day before. So I believe keeping your head down and working hard on what you're already doing is the perfect way to keep this energy going for yourself. It's clarified by the bear, which this is a card of finance, also a card of authority. So you may have a boss who's looking over you, demanding that you just keep your head down and work hard, or might be nitpicking, micromanaging. So you may have to work a little bit harder coming up this month. The other thing is that this could be just that your finances are starting to improve based on all of your hard work. But we'll see how it comes out in the general. Remember, it's a general read. It's not going to apply for everybody. It is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Libras. And we'll see, what if there's a relation. If it comes out as a love reading, which sometimes they do, I'm going to read it that way. But it's a general, so take what works and leave the rest behind. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread with the Rider-Waite deck. I have pre-shuffled, but I want to shuffle again while I'm speaking with you. And I'm going to pull in a different way. Okay, I want to pull in a different way just to see how this is going to go for you. So I'm going to let the cards speak. And this could be a time when you fast forward, if you choose, once you see the cards go away, because this will take me just about a minute or so to pull the cards. What I'm looking for is the weight of my hand to draw me down to the card. That's how it tells me which one wants to be chosen. And I'm choosing 10 cards for the Celtic cross here. So Libra, let's see, what's going on here is we're about to come across this this eclipse, right? The eclipse season is beginning for the summertime. So this is going to reflect something that happened, or it might continue with something that happened or was starting in January of 2019, as well as reflecting what was closing out last summer in the last summer eclipses. So think about that. And then finally, this is what's been crazy for me, is that, what is it, 18 years ago. 18 years ago is the last time when the nodes, the eclipse, well, the eclipse line was exactly where it was 18 years ago. And so I've already had like a flashback of something. It's different energy for sure, but something that had to do with my life 18 years ago, which was that I was in a relationship, didn't work out, but I was out in somewhere and I met the fiance of that person out in the world, and I haven't seen that person, thought about him really very much. He's lovely. We broke up amicably, but it was interesting because it was kind of like I was passing the torch in a way without even realizing I was holding the torch anymore. So it just gave me the opportunity to close that aspect out, even though I didn't realize it was still open. And I think that kind of thing might be popping up for us. There's 2 that want to come out here. So that makes 7, right? Yes. So that kind of thing might be popping up. Those types of interactions that are reflecting what happened 18 years ago, what you were in process of 18 years ago, might come back up for review, just to make sure that you have in fact closed them out or moved on, so that you can, right? I mean, I didn't realize I had that energy I was carrying, and I don't need to keep carrying it because, you know, I've got plenty of other things, including my lovely Libras here to be thinking about. So yeah, really interesting energy that's coming up these days. Oh, and that's the card. Okay, so here we go. Put these over to the side, and I'm going to go back to the order in which they came out. Okay, so what's going on for you, Libra? Ooh, okay, we're talking about some luck, some cycles, of course, but trying to open up a new cycle of luck, something coming in that's a blessing. Wanting this, right? Maybe this is about what you've been working on, what you've been putting out there spiritually, because look, we've got, you know, higher guidance. The cardinal signs are here, which are the action-oriented signs. So making a difference in the world, making a difference in your life, that could be what's really the baseline of what we've been working on. Now, what's crossing it is that you have been a little bit battered. It's been hard. It's been a hard road, okay? I see that you're vulnerable. I see that it's beating you up. And again, this could be your spiritual journey. Whatever it is that you've been really, again, trying to manifest, but this Wheel of Fortune is showing that you really want your luck to turn around. So if we're talking about a relationship and things just haven't been working out, you've just been kind of beaten up by relationships. If you're talking about work, and you really want to get back in alignment with, you know, having money coming in, you might have just had some past, this could be, you know, for the last 9 years or 9 months of just the money just being in a stagnation, not really knowing how to make money, not feeling fulfilled in your work, that type of thing, all right? So it could apply wherever you want, but we'll see what the cards say, and I'm gonna shift over. There we go. All right, so the foundation of this is that you've been really introspective, maybe thinking too much, Libra. So this is, you know, air sign energy because it's a swords card, but this is the card of reflection. Have you been pulling yourself back to think about things? And I'm feeling that you're maybe overthinking things, that maybe you've even pulled yourself out of society so much to try to get a perspective of how to start fresh, start new. So that could be what's going on for you. Just in, you know, in the foundation, the reason why we are where we are is, you know, there's a separation that you have taken, right? You've removed, recoiled yourself into into your head. Maybe this is not a physical recoiling or holding yourself back, but just mentally maybe not connecting with others because you've been trying to solve this issue or manifest something greater for yourself here. Now, in the recent past, we have the Emperor. This is Aries energy, sometimes Taurus. This is harsh energy. It is the action. This is the action of excitement, starting a new project, but sometimes not really knowing all of what it entails. So you may have tried to start something new in the past and maybe had to shut it down because it started to get a little haywire, a little crazy. The other thing is this could have been another person's energy up against you, and this is someone who has control issues. This is an egoic, and this could be you. I mean, you could just be working through all of these issues from the past. This is near past, but working on your own, trying to be in a leadership role requires compassion. So if you were starting a new business, really trying to get your money rolling, it's possible that there was just too much control, too much manipulation, and I don't mean that negatively, just too much micromanagement really to allow the project or the job to flourish. And keep in mind, if this is a relationship, it's the same thing. There was some type of control issue that held the relationship down so it couldn't flourish, it couldn't be born, it couldn't expand in the way that you really want, right? That Wheel of Fortune is an expansive energy. Now, what's going on for you in the present? Ooh, Queen of Cups. I like this for you, Libra. So you are in this maternal place, taking care of yourself. Look at this cup. She has the most intricate cup of all the deck, right? It's this thing, it doesn't even almost look like a cup, but this chalice. So this is beautiful energy for you because you like the beauty. You like to feel that you have the best things in life around you. You can give yourself the best things, that the best things come to you. This is the receptive mode. So I feel like even though you've been maybe pulling yourself away, you might have felt this fight in the past with the Emperor energy. But right now, you're back into the receptive mode, which is beautiful. I look at the Queen of Cups similarly as the Empress energy, which is your energy. So this is very good for you. You seem to be in a very good place. Hopefully, you're feeling good. Maybe just not as fully empowered or fully up to your full power, right? Maybe you're just operating at 70 or 80%, probably because you haven't turned all your systems back on yet. The other thing is you could have a maternal issue going on. Either you are dealing with a motherly issue. Your mother is up for review. If that means, perhaps you don't have your mother anymore, and there's something connecting you to your mother right now where you're just reviewing it mentally and reflecting upon it, maybe even, because there's a balance here. So, and if you are a female and you are a mother, that's an issue that's current for you, mothering. And perhaps this is always like, going back to mothering ourselves, nurturing ourselves, okay? And we'll clarify a little bit. So in the near future, we have a Page of Wands. So this is some new action coming in. This is perhaps even help from someone else coming in and making a change for you to start hopefully moving that wheel forward. I like that wheel is in the upright. So far, everything is in the upright, even though this is a restful card. And I feel like that pulled you back some. I like that everything is in the upright here. So this Page of Wands could be a younger person coming in the future who might be really excited, right? Might be someone who, it's actually, what was I talking about that earlier? Oh, I guess I might have spent it talking about it with the Emperor energy. So you could be revisiting if this was a partnership or someone from the past, but this energy is someone who's very excitable, young, maybe not, they haven't figured out how to wield the power yet, but they have a lot of ideas, a lot of encouragement that you can give them. And they're also like a great cheerleader. So you could have this kind of energy yourself or somebody coming in to help move things forward for you, whether it's a relationship, a partnership in business, even if it's you decide to do things on your own despite this Emperor energy in the past. Just remember, if it is a entrepreneurship that you're going towards, just relinquish the control a little bit and allow the whole thing to flourish, okay? It's a new project. It's a page, right? It's a new project here. So let it, allow it to blossom, or if this is a new relationship, allow it to blossom. It seems really sweet, really innocent right now. So let's see what happens with that. We'll get some clarification as well. How are you seeing this? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. So this is the card of holding the wealth, holding, and it is a little bit, I mean, there is some need for security, and that's why there's a hold here. She's not giving out that coin, she's holding on to it and displaying it. So this could mean that you are pulling in, again, from that Four of Swords energy, pulling in and holding your security, and maybe just demonstrating it to others. I mean, it's, again, more queen energy here. So you've got two queens. They're both kind of your energy, Libra. So this Queen of Pentacles, you're seeing it as perhaps it's slowly developing. There's some financial security that you want to maintain. So you want to be really careful about whatever the situation is. If it's a relationship, it's a very slowly developing one, and you're feeling like you're the nurturer of it, okay? Now, how are other people seeing the situation, or you? Ooh, we've got Two of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. So it's a need for juggling, or I'm sorry, it's not juggling. It's actually, because it's the reverse, it's not playing the game, not dancing around the issue, but handling it right away or currently. Like, you might be, I feel like it's slowly developing. You're allowing the space for it to in the near future, which is good. But with this card of indecision, I feel like you're making a decision about it with it being in the reverse. So you're not dancing around it. If you see a choice to be made, you're making it. That's how other people are seeing it. Other people may see that there's not even a choice to be made, that you're just doing you. That this relationship or this business or, you know, whatever we're talking about, I mean, we've got lots of things on the table, so it can be, again, however way you want to apply it, but I'm applying it towards the work here, is that there's really not going to be two options. There's just the one, and you're feeling pretty confident and pretty secure in it, whereas in the past there might have been multiple options available, okay? Now, hopes and fears regarding it is a Five of Swords energy. So this is an uncomfortable truce, and this could be reminiscent of this feeling from the past, like the struggle that you've been having in manifesting whatever this, you know, dream life, dream husband or wife or whatever, whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest. You might have this reminiscent feeling that it has been a struggle in the past. This is an uncomfortable truce. Even though you're not actually fighting, this is holding your tongue but really wanting to say what you got to say, okay? So the fear would be that this whole thing may blow up, right? This whole thing may get more difficult as it goes on. It may, and keep in mind, Mercury is going to go in retrograde, that communication will not be helpful or will not be working for you in this situation, okay? So there's your fear in all of that. Now here, let me just talk about it real quick. The truth is, and again, I'll just remind you that the truth is, this is all a guideline. You can take it if you like it, you can release it if you don't. If you have a fear of contentiousness, if you have a fear that something's going to explode, or there's going to be a struggle or a fight, or you really need to say something and you're afraid that what you say may, you know, create more havoc, more problems in the whole situation, just know that if you're getting those feelings, it's probably already there. That feeling is underlying for a reason, and you're picking up on it intuitively, okay? So really, it's not about sticking in this place of fear. It's about how do you overcome that? How do you work beyond it? And usually, if there's a need to speak the truth and you're really afraid of what the truth is, what you really have to do is head straight into that fear, head straight into that truth, okay? So if your fear is that there's an uncomfortable truce of biting your tongue, you got to head straight into that. And what that means is you might have to get comfortable with not speaking quickly, and maybe, again, taking time, letting the words come forth in a compassionate way. We talked about that earlier too, so that then there is no contentiousness, that there is no struggle or fight. The other thing is that if you're holding your tongue because you need to speak your truth, you just got to speak your truth, okay? So again, either or, you choose. Now let's see what the outcome is given what's going on. We've got the Hanged Man. So this is new perspective. This is actually quite positive. I feel that, and this is, you know, coming out of it, it's in reverse. So I feel that once, and that'll mean the Wheel of Fortune will get going. Once you really start looking at the fact that that you have all the power, you have all of your strength here, you're making a very secure, very stable choice for yourself. If it's in this relationship, if it's in work, whatever this may be, if it's just keeping your head down and working on a new project or investment choices, you're making good choices here because you're taking your time to do so, and you're doing it in a way that it's not ruling you, you're ruling it, because you're the queen here. You are the queen, Libra. So if you have a new partnership that's financially binding, well, one, don't sign any contracts under Mercury in retrograde anyway, but do go ahead and make sure that you get whatever words you need to get out in a compassionate way, so that there isn't any contentiousness, so that then the whole world can shift, right? We're going to turn this Hangman upside down. This is the coming out of that stagnation. You don't need to look at life a little differently anymore. You already have, which is great. You've already taken your time out, okay? So you've taken your time out. You see the world for exactly what it is, which is that, you know, you need to work hard at something, whatever's going on for you, Libra, so that your wheel can start turning. And all of this manifestation, whether it be relationship or business, all of this can start coming to you, okay? You've been working hard at it. It has been a struggle. I see that. But I'm feeling like it's coming out, right? You're coming out of whatever's been holding you back, that's making you look at things with clarity and take your time looking at them, okay? I feel like normally you would have just gone through it really quickly, reflected upon it, and moved on. But I feel like because of the stagnation, because of the struggle, because things just haven't quite come locked in and gotten into flow for you, you've had to continue to reflect and choose best for you over and over again, okay? So as long as you're consistent with what's best for you, Libra, I don't see how you can go wrong. Now I want to clarify this Queen of Cups in the present energy for you, Libra. What's going on? What does this Queen of Cups mean for Libra? Queen of Cups for Libra. Okay, we've got that flip. The Strength card. This is Leo energy. This is feeling your self-worth. Exactly, yes. So getting back to that place, Libra, feeling your self-worth, no more doubts. You've been reflecting and doubting yourself long enough. You have the power to tame your own beast, not to mention anyone else, okay? So this is beautiful energy for you in the current with this Queen of Cups. Again, we talked about it being 70%, right? You're almost back to feeling good, to manifesting that perfect relationship for where all that money just comes straight to you. All you have to do is be in the receptive mode, relax, and the universe presents it to you. You're feeling your worth. You know that that's your truth. I love that. Now let's see what this Page of Wands energy is for Libra in the future, please. Okay, High Priestess. So this is prompting you to, and there could be a little bit of some kind of secret that comes out. Maybe this person, if this is an outside person, brings a secret out of you or brings you a secret, right? There's some type of action that comes from a secret being known or something that you intuitively knew, okay? So this person is igniting this energy within you, okay? Or this energy, you being, excitable about a new project or something totally new, is exactly what is wanting to come from you, okay? You've just intuitively known this thing needed to get done, but you just haven't had the inspiration in a youthful way to do it. And again, if this is a person that's in your life coming in, a new relationship, something that's new and inspiring, it's definitely going to hit you in a deep way. There's a lot of karma that's being revisited. I talked to you a little bit about that when I was taking my time choosing the cards. So, you know, karmic relationships, there's a heaviness with that term. What I mean is just deeply transformative relationships. So people who are here to transform you, regardless of if it's an intimate relationship or not. But that is what's coming in this month here, is something deeply transformative, and it could be coming back to this motherly energy. Okay, again, it could trigger maternal issues or maternal questions that you might have. I'm thinking of a friend that might be benefiting from this message. Okay, I'm also going to ask now about this hangman in the outcome. Tell us a little bit more about this reversed hangman, and then what's going on for the outcome here for Libra. Okay, we've got the Hermit also in reverse. More coming out. Now here's what I love about the Hermit. This is Virgo energy, is that it's a reluctant leader, okay? People will look up to the Hermit because the Hermit takes care of himself. It's very similar energy here of removing yourself from a situation to get the reflection that you need. The Hermit doesn't play. The Hermit doesn't have any time for that. It's a honey badger Hermit. But the Hermit will do what Hermit does best, which is, you know, taking his time, moving away from any drama. So the fact that this is in reverse is maybe coming back into that leadership role, maybe seeing, and this could be a part of what your spiritual quest is that it's time to come out. Your stagnation is ending for sure, Libra. So if we're talking about, you know, if you really wanted to know about relationships, that stagnation is ending. If you wanted to know about your finances, that stagnation is ending, okay? I want to get one more clarification for your outcome here, if this is the way it all goes, okay? Of course, everything's up to change. 3 of Wands is popping out, and then I just got a couple more flips. Okay. Now you're just speaking so very much to me. Okay. So, new things on the horizon, okay? You've been planting these seeds, working hard at planting these seeds. So the new things are coming. They are on your horizon. And then we've got, if there is a younger earth sign, or if there is a small amount of money being offered or a small amount of love being offered, right? I would not accept it or don't expect it to stay around. So if it's just a little bit, if it doesn't quite feel right, just know that that's exactly, you're feeling that properly. It's not going to give you exactly what you want. It's fine to play, enjoy yourself, just know what it is. It's just the page, right? This Page of Wands is a different energy. I'm talking about the Page of Pentacles in the future, okay? It also could be a Libra energy, but what you're really wanting, Libra, is your balance, right? You want to get back to your balance. Also keep in mind that this could be a card of justice and law coming in. So make sure that whatever choices you're doing this month, they are legal choices, because I think, and it's not just you, a lot of us are being watched. We're not able to skate in ways that we have in the past. So just be aware of that, okay? And then finally, you've got 7 of Wands. So we're back to this place of feeling like you have to stand your ground and make your boundaries clear. I think that's totally fine to do so with any kind of new relationship or any type of new job. You want to make your boundaries clear. So keep this in mind. Maybe your new job is at a law firm or with a law firm. But if there's a small offer about money, it's not right for you, that comes in, but there's definitely something that you've been manifesting that is coming in. I think it has more to do with passion. So I was going to say, if this thing with the money, if you're not passionate about this offer, right? If you're not feeling it inspire you, that's not the right offer for you. It's not the right person for you, because there's so much for you. All these cards are falling out. So much to get your wheel of fortune turning. Okay, just get back into your power. Make sure that you're in balance. And go ahead and draw your line out, right? New people coming in need to know what your boundaries are and what you deserve. Okay, Libra. This is like a no-nonsense reading for you. I appreciate that greatly. I'm going to send you all my love. Have a great eclipse season. I'll see you soon.